Alright, we're back. Dinosaur story. No, no, let's play Crusader Kings. Um, without further ado, let's get started. Do do do. Oh. Uh-oh. It's like little Toot Egg's gonna get killed by the clap or something. Let's hope it gets better. Miracle worker. Duh. And he gets better. Awesome. Well, we got a bit of an issue here. Not a big one. First of all, the Republic of Pisa seems to have lost one of their Sicilian provinces, which is good. Because I hate them. But, Sicily has declared war on the Kingdom of Tlemcen. Now, normally I wouldn't care, except that the Kingdom of Tlemcen controls Tripolitana. What that means is that they'll probably take Tripolitana because they're right here. And there's very little I can do about it. Because, well, they don't have all that many men. They're probably deployed in their province. The real issue is our reputation is 2.2, and I'm not ready to go deeper into reputation yet. But that is disappointing that we're not going to be able to do that. They might kick the Tlemkens out of the Hospitaliers' place too. Although the Hospitaliers are right here, they might be landing here to take it back too. Whatever. Also, our bishop is sick now, which sucks. All right, looks like our eldest son, Cadvalier, is ready to have his education. Now, from his martial state, you might think, well, send him to the army. But I consider martial to be the least important stat for a leader itself. Although it is a good stat, very useful. It just doesn't really compare to intrigue or stewardship, and in my case, diplomacy, because I have some disloyal vassals. And probably by the time he's king, we'll have even more vassals. So, I think I'm gonna go for a court education on this one, because it raises all of his stats. This is like the 7th or 8th time the Kingdom of the Zionids have spawned. They just keep getting killed and they keep spawning. Wow, the Hamamids are really, or not the Hamamids, the Hospitaliers got Hamamids on the mind. Really taking it to the Tlemkens here. That's good. It's rare to see one of the knightly orders doing so well. Sometimes they do. Oh noes! Look at that. England, do something about this. Because I don't want to. Okay, an update. The King of Brittany has gotten kicked out of Brittany and is now in Spain. And they are still at war with a bunch of people. Things do not look good for little Brittany over here. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, the Reconquista seems to be failing. We might have to help out. And it looks like we're expecting another child. Excellent. Well, you remember that heretic we were talking about? Looks like old Guillaume just found out about her. We can get... check out our traits. Alright, we can exile the heretic. She leaves, and we have a 10% chance of getting just, which we already have, a 25% chance of losing zealous and losing skeptical. We can do not press a secular sentence. She doesn't leave, and a bad event happens that says, "May God forgive your sins on me." Event: your ruler has rebuffed your decision triggered for Guillaumarsh. 25% chance we get forgiving, and we lose the trait zealous, or I think we'll just lose the trait zealous, and a 33% chance we get skeptical. Well, skeptical is bad, and it makes our bishops hate us. We get put the heretic to the stake. We have a 20% chance of getting cruel, a 10% chance the bishop gets cruel. We lose the trait skeptical, and a 50% chance of getting zealous. We could drive the diocese bishop away from our court, which is bad. Parvin's loyalty goes up. Say, event: may God forgive your multiple sins, which is like a worse version of the exiled one. We lose the trait zealous, which you don't have. We have 50% chance of getting skeptical, 10% chance for getting arbitrary, which gets rid of our just trait, and we exile Guillaumarsh. So, we're going to put the heretic to the stake. We don't get any traits. She dies. Whatever. She was a heretic. Oh, yay! And the Sudan changed to Britain. They don't like heretics either. Okay. Miracle worker for Guillaumarsh. And he's healed. Awesome. When you save and reload the game, like I did between the segments, the Pope can replace your bishop. Which he did. I'm not going to bother changing it because he's actually better. But... and we could still, like, assign him to stuff. I'm not really too worried about it. So, another thing that I'm kind of considering is if we do a crusade type thing for... oh, it looks like they're attacking England now. Man. If we do a crusade type thing for Brittany, and we get the King of Brittany title, it won't be our primary title. Let's see how much land they got. See, we actually outnumber them 3-1, but the problem is that they're all the way across the world. So... yeah, it wouldn't be our primary title, so we wouldn't have the problems that we were having before of doing things. And I'm hoping these other guys get wise up and start attacking them, because yeah, Scandinavia, do some crusading. Poland, do some crusading. Germany, do some crusading. Crazies. Venice, you do crusading in Spain. Come on. Fuckers. Okay, looks like the King of Sicily has died, and he's replaced with a child king, which can't be good. And his nearest successor is also a child. But they want to renew our alliance, so we said yes. We've been in alliance with them for a long time, so we see no reason to change it now. Well, looks like the Kingdom of Brittany's fighting back. Looks like they're gonna pretty much take over most of the Emirate of Fez here. Which is a nice change of pace. Somebody's actually beating the Muslims. I don't know what the English are doing. Ah, they're reclaiming a province. Okay. Hopefully this is the precursor to a turnaround, and that we're going to see good things happen. And we had another son. Awesome. Okay, something happened. I think the King of Brittany died. We get a claim on a bunch of stuff. Yep. Old Joseph. Let's find where the Emirate of Fez is. Here. Okay, let's see what happens. We haven't had a chance to do this in a long time. Crushing. Yay for crushing. Oh, and it didn't work. This is interesting. Cathars, religious, zealous, dualist heretics, have settled in our lands. And the last one has become a heretic. That's not good. I've never had that happen. That's cool. I don't care about this. Awesome. Well, it looks like the Teutonic Order was defeated and then respawned. So that tends to happen a lot, especially with the Teutonic Order. And if the Christians aren't successful in Jerusalem, the Hospitaliers and Templars tend to have it happen to them too. So, yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing a crusade for Spain. It feels more like a crusade this time, so I don't really have any kind of qualms against doing it. The problem is that I'm going to have to do something a bit finicky with it. See, because I don't want any of these lands. What I need to do is I need to grab enough land to make a king title. And then if I grant them a king title, they automatically get independence. So what I need to do, because Castile still exists and Aragon still exists, I need to do either Portugal, which most of which I think is controlled by Christians, yeah. Leon here, which is controlled mostly by the King of Brittany at the moment. I can't do Castile, so that leaves Navarre and Andalusia. Now Andalusia is like 20 provinces, and that's where the kingdom of the Almoravids are actually based. So that actually might be our best bet. Now to do this, it's going to cost us a bajillion reputation. But we're going to save Spain, we're going to have to, take one for the team, so to speak. We will get a buttload of piety if the crusade doesn't run out before we get there. So that'll be good, and we'll get a lot of prestige. And our king is fairly young, so he still might have, 40 years of kingdom left in him, and that'll give you a lot of leeway with a lot of prestige and a lot of piety. The problem is that it costs the Alexandria province alone, which is like 25,000 guys, puts us at 200 debt. Now, I'm not going to use all of my armies, because that would put me at probably thousands of gold per turn, per year, per month.